Hi there and welcome back to another video. My name is Monica of Millie and Monica, and I am an online clothing reseller on both Poshmark and eBay. So today is a vlog style video, and I'm headed to the bins, the Goodwill outlet, as one of my potentially last sourcing days in a very long time to come. So if you are at all interested in reseller related content, selling clothing online, and of course making money online, please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and of course give this video a thumbs up. So why might this be one of my last sourcing trips in a while? Well, we kind of have a health crisis going on, to put it lightly, and I don't want to, of course, bring more hysteria to the issue, but at the same time, I do need to be safe. And we're coming up in a period of time now where businesses are closing their doors because people are sick, and that very might well happen to the Goodwill outlet and other Goodwills and just thrift stores in the area, because they're not really essential places and they, very well could close, and some are across the country already. So I'm fortunate to live in an area that hasn't been hit too strong yet. So we're in the second week of March. It's actually the end of the second week of March. We're going into the third week here tomorrow. And I've been sourcing. This is my fourth day this week. I normally don't go to the bins on the weekends, and this week I went on Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and now I'm going back on a Sunday. It's already almost noon, off to a late start. Doing some other stuff this morning, and now I'm headed to the bins for probably just a few hours. I was told yesterday when I was there that they were going to be having a 30% off sale. It wasn't very busy yesterday. If you saw my other video, which of course I'll link down below, because I've been doing more video content kind of as this is going on. Yeah, yesterday was not very busy. I was very surprised. Towards the end, they just were not rotating their bins very fast. I don't know if employees were on break or what was going on, but I basically just got sick of waiting them to rotate the bins and left. I found some decent stuff yesterday, but was really hoping for more. And so I definitely am hoping to find, I would love to find 70 pounds, but that really didn't happen yesterday. And so I'm nervous that won't happen today if they're not moving bins, but maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe they'll be moving bins quickly as people are trying to buy stuff with the sale. Maybe that will be a thing. I don't know. We'll see. It's a beautiful day though. It's sunny. It's bright. It's feeling like spring, which, that's hopeful. At least it's not dreary and cold, because that would bring more of a downer to the current situation. But I'm definitely stocking up. I have a lot of stuff. Sales have been kind of slow, but I haven't been listing that much this week because, as I just said, I've been sourcing a lot. My time has been spent in other ways, which means next week I'm not going to be going sourcing, and I'll be just listing and having lots of stuff to list and just keeping moving forward as usual. I guess just staying home more, which is fine. And as usual, I hope you're safe. I hope your families are safe, and I hope you're healthy. So I'll check in with you in a bit. Okay, so I just pulled up to the bins. The parking lot is very similar looking to yesterday. There's lots of open spaces. It's definitely busier at 8:30 on a weekday than it has been this last Saturday and Sunday, which is fine. I'm expecting it to be a very similar shopping experience to yesterday. And before I go in, I just wanted to share these little noon tablets that I've been taking for hydration. I talked about in a haul video the other day how I'm just doing what I can to support my body to make sure it is, as strong as possible in case of, getting this potential virus. So I'm trying to really stay hydrated and take care of my body, get rest, not put it under a ton of stress, etc. So these tablets I love. I started using these when I lived in Seattle. I believe they're actually made in Seattle. Yes, they are. That's where the company is from, I guess. Anyways, I started using these when we lived out there because I was doing a lot of hiking one summer and also taking hot yoga classes, and I was extremely dehydrated. I've always struggled with hydration. This is not sponsored, but I will link them down below. My husband and I currently order these in bulk on Amazon. Our favorite flavor is the tri-berry. You can get these at some local grocery stores, but right now it'll probably just be safest to get them on Amazon, to be honest. So anyways, these truly help me with hydration, and I love, love, love them so much. And if you're like, I don't drink soda or pop or whatever, so this just has kind of like that little bit of fizziness to it, which I really enjoy. And I've even mixed these with the vitamin C packets recently for kind of that extra boost. But yeah, I'll definitely link them down below if you're curious. But probably don't go to a grocery store to find them. Order them online. Just be safe. Anyway, let's go in and see what we can find. Okay, I'm back. I spent about, I don't know, 2.5 hours in there. Similar situation to yesterday. I didn't leave with that much. I mean, there's definitely stuff to be had and you really had to dig for it, but they weren't rotating very fast, and I don't know. I'm exhausted, to be real honest, and I know that's not really good for me at this point. So I just need to go home and start sorting through this stuff and putting stuff away and listing some stuff, because I didn't even list anything yesterday. So, but I did run into Nick. Many of you probably know him and or follow him on Instagram, and so we had a nice little chat, and it was nice catching up with him because I haven't seen him in a long time. And yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna head home and hopefully show you some of the stuff that I got today. Oh, and something I did want to mention, both yesterday and today, and I guess really all week, I've been definitely picking up stuff to take into buy, sell, trade. And you know that I take stuff into consignment, but I'm specifically looking for stuff to take into buy, sell, trade, because I can get paid cash on the spot. So tomorrow or Tuesday, I don't know which day, it's really going to depend. But I am going to take in stuff to, those stores and just get cash on the spot, because I feel like that's a good idea to have some extra cash on hand. Would not hurt. And I also need to pull some stuff from inventory that's old, so I might as well take in a combination of stuff. So that's what I'm up to. Chat with you later. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick little haul of some of the items I picked up today. This is not everything, but they're definitely my favorite pieces. So I ended up being there for about 2.5 hours, and I left spending $26. It was $1.19 a pound. Everything was 30% off though. I haven't done all the math on that, but I really didn't leave with a lot. Now, there definitely was stuff to be had, stuff to be picked up, but I didn't, I don't know, I just was pretty tired, and I didn't want to just pick up things to pick up things. That being said, as I mentioned earlier, I did pick up some stuff to take into buy, sell, trade stores, and there's stuff that I would definitely keep to sell myself if they didn't want it. So I'm not going to share that stuff right now, because I know there's going to be someone who'd be like, I would buy that. So I'm not going to even show what I picked up to take into buy, sell, trade. And for some reason, if I don't get there and I list it, maybe I'll make a different type of video for that. But for right now, I'm just going to show you the stuff I am going to be listing on Poshmark. Please give me a little bit of time to get this stuff listed. If you are interested in something, please leave me a comment down below so that I know I need to get it listed ASAP and I can tag you in the listing. But as I mentioned, this is my 4th day sourcing this week, and I will get everything up, but I do need a little bit of time to do that. So first things first, someone threw this beautiful yellow bridesmaid dress back. I haven't quite figured out why yet. I haven't seen any true flaws, but this is a Jenny Woo, I think that's how you say it, collection dress, size 20, and it's new with tags. So this is a great find. Unfortunately, there are some people calling off weddings right now, but I still think there's going to be a market for this at some point. It's just a beautiful yellow dress, and yellow is a very common, bridesmaid color. It's a shorter dress, but just a beautiful piece. And comps, I'm going to put some slides in here with comps, because comps do range. These shorter dresses don't go as much as the longer ones, but yet they still vary in comps between like 35 and like 120. So that's a very big difference or range there, but this one is new with tags. So anyway, moving on, I picked up a lot of scarves, and we'll get to those in a minute. Some are very, very fun and unique, but this is actually a cabbie belt. So this is a wide leather cabbie belt, and it's a size extra large. I definitely think, let's see, I guess maybe 14 XL, but genuine leather, just a gorgeous, gorgeous belt here. And I think it could be worn by a variety of sizes. As you can see, this is how it kind of buckles very uniquely. So as there's slots all the way around, you can definitely adjust this to fit a variety of waists, hips, etc. So moving on, here's the first scarf. As you can see, it's a horse print. It's just such a fun piece. I love these different prints of scarves. And although this one is just a polyester and rain scarf, I just think this is a good find. And so I have a ton of scarves right now. That's definitely something, if I run out of things to list at my personal scarf collection, I have a lot that I could list. But this one I will be listing soon. This next one I'm pretty sure is 100% silk, although it doesn't say anywhere on it that it is because it's missing its little tag, but it is just a vintage Liz Claiborne. This is definitely an older style scarf, and I just love the color blocking on it, the little bit of stripe. I think anyone could wear this scarf with, jeans and a white basic tee, or you could dress it up even more. So the only thing is, I'm not quite sure, this is kind of unrolled. Right here, there must have been a tag right at that point, but someone took it off. But I don't think it's really a big deal. You can't really tell, and it's not like coming undone. So this next one, I'm sad that there's no brand or markings on it because it is absolutely fantastic. This print is so cool. This one would be an excellent one to get framed. So I've seen where people frame these scarves as artwork. This one would be a really neat piece to add to a wall of any sort. I love these old telephones on it. There are a few like tiny flaws, I think, up in this corner. I'm not going to try to clean it. I'm just going to list it as is. I don't think it's really a big deal, but I'm pretty sure it's silk. I just can't say 100% without there being a fabric content tag, but it does feel like other silk scarves, and it's just that nice lightweight to it. So moving on is this blue scarf, and this is actually an Oscar de la Renta. I love Oscar de la Renta scarves. This one is silk, but I'm not going to keep this one because I think it's a great style, but it's not particularly my coloring and my style. So I do kind of like this stripe to it. It's kind of almost an animal stripe look, but yeah, again, jeans, a t-shirt, and this would be super cute. You could also, with these scarves, put them around a handbag, etc. This one would be nice for that even. These next two are actually by a designer that I've never heard of or picked up before, new to me, and Nick actually was the one who identified it because I just knew these next two were quality, and I was gonna look up the designer. I really wasn't worried about it at the time, but he was like, oh, like this is a really good designer. So it's Emilio Pucci, and I might have said that a little off, but give me a little grace here. Anyway, this is definitely one. This is the first one I decided to keep, and I actually really wouldn't mind keeping this one for myself and getting it framed because look at that hawk. I mean, it's just gorgeous piece. Very 60s style in the mountains. This one's really speaking to me, I'm not gonna lie. I have a project coming up that I've been keeping secret because of the things that are going on. I mean, I don't want to say too much. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you about it now, and I'm going to wait a little bit before I come out with this project that I'm working on. But this is definitely a piece that I would keep for what I'm working on, but I will probably just try to sell it. And if I have it in a few months, I might just go ahead and frame it. We'll see. But it's definitely one that's speaking to me. So here's the little tag. And if you ever see this in the future, made in Italy. Now here's the next one. This one I almost passed on because I wasn't like huge on the style. I don't know. I know it's really cool, and that's obviously why I decided to get it, and they're so lightweight at the bins it seemed kind of silly not to. This one's not silk. This one I'm for sure is polyester, and I mean it has a nice satiny feel to it, but it does not feel like silk, and it doesn't have any of the tags. Someone probably cut them off. This one again could be framed, and that would be a really neat piece to add to an art collection just because of what's going on here, but definitely a great piece. So I'm sure someone will love this. Comps range on this designer for scarves quite a bit. I definitely think the hawk one will go for more just because of the style, but I think they're both very unique for sure, and I am hoping to get more for them probably on eBay than Poshmark, but we'll see. You never know. Okay, now on to the more basic pieces. So this is just kind of like an open front kimono style, and it has got the lace kind of mauve-y color, but it's just by Maurice's, and let's see if the size is in here. Maybe large, extra large. Anyway, yeah, it's got some fringe tasseling here, and I just thought this was a nice little piece coming up on summer, and this is always good to have on hand for either the beach or cover up or just a little throw on over t-shirt and jeans. This next piece is by The Limited. It's the Scandal collection. This one has that pussy bow necktie, which is, a copycat of an older style. And it's this nice this nice animal print, which I really enjoy picking up pieces that are animal print. So this goes along with a lot of pieces that I already pick up normally, but this is a nice like satiny material, great career wear piece. And did I say the size? Size small. Next, I have a couple of Lane Bryant tops, and these are just, this one's beautiful. I love anything with this little pop of mustard here, and the sleeves are really fun. So we got the ruffle, kind of a bell sleeve here, and the back has some crisscrossing, so size 1, or I'm sorry, I think I said that it was Lane Bryant, but it's definitely Torrid, so excuse me. So we have this Torrid. The next one is also, so here's another one, and they are the same size. So obviously probably the same donor. I did find them together, but another just sheer floral top. So great career wear pieces, and you know, you could wear them with a variety of bottoms. This next pair, I do want to try these on, but I'm guessing they probably won't fit. But I'm in love with anything that's striped and kind of a wide leg. So absolutely love these. I will try them on, but I have problems often with finding pants that fit right, as many of us, I'm sure. So anyways, these are Ann Taylor factory size 0, and they're just, I love this stripe and I guess the wide leg. Now, this is a Nuitag Lulu's crushed velvet dress. It does have some lace-up side detailing, and it's just a nice little black dress. Who doesn't need one of those? And it is a size medium, the Lulu's tag. I forget the name of this style of LuLaRoe piece. I actually picked up one recently and decided to keep it for myself. It was a lacy one, and I don't remember which haul that was, but anyway, I picked this one up. There was another, but I picked this one particularly because of the mustard yellow. It's such a, I guess you could say marigold as well, but the mustard marigold color is always popular these days, and I thought, who doesn't need this nice little pop of color? What I love about this style is the big side slits. It's just very flattering and goes over a lot of other pieces, a great layering. This is an Adidas, just pullover. It's a little pocket there. Very light wash wear, but overall lots of life left. Just a cozy loungewear piece. And I don't know if I said, let's see here. I don't know what size it is. I'm guessing it's maybe a medium, but I don't know if it says on there. Well, I'll look later. And a few pairs of jeans. This is a vintage pair of Levi's. They're an 8 Miss, tapered leg. Just a nice distressed wash. So they have already got that worn in look. They've already been worn in by someone. It's a little bit softer feel. $5.50. And then this last pair is not really a brand I know, but I decided to go with them anyways because they are a 16 regular, which is nice to have a variety of sizes on hand, but I really enjoy the floral embroidered detail. So it does have it here on the leg as well, and they're more of a skinny leg, lighter wash, and I didn't want to leave those behind just due to style. So that's for jeans, and then I have a couple more pieces here. So this is a hat, and I picked up a few hats in the past, like this kind of leather hat, and they've done well for me, but I picked up this one particularly because it is a Minnetonka hat. So Minnetonka is a local company here in Minnesota, and you know, normally I come across more of their moccasins and, you know, their more moccasin style booties. Thought I would try out this hat because obviously, you know, it's pretty inexpensive at the bins, and I have sold a similar style to this hat before and done well with it. And I have a few more pairs of shoes. So this is a pair of Danskos. They are in decent condition. Obviously, they're a little scuffed up, and I will do some leather work on them. I'll probably keep these for my leather working video that I'll do later in the week, so they're not going to be listed right away, just so I can use them as an example in a video. But they're just a cute little Mary Jane style, and they still have a lot of life in them. Like, really, that's what's great about leather shoes, is you can make them look a lot better just by doing a little bit of touch-up work. And then lastly, this pair of Vince Camuto boots, and I really can't take the credit for finding these because another gentleman that is a regular at the bins asked me if I wanted these, and I said yeah, I did. So they're a wide calf Vince Camuto booty, and I think, yeah, they're a size 7.5. So new tags, essentially. I am gonna put a little Doc Martens Wonder Balm on these though, because they are a little scuffed, and I think it's just from being thrown around. Maybe they were a floor model, so maybe someone tried them, maybe people were trying them on and walking around the store, but it won't take much to make these really look like they are in the new condition that they are. So, and I do like that they're wide calf. I do think that people seek out wide calf boots, and that's something that they might be searching in the title. So anyway, those were my favorites from Sunday Goodwill outlet run. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.